Galusha complaining that Britain was blocking him off, and he may have had a case. But what a chance it was.
He scored a wonder goal last week as well, Ian Vigers at Dunfermline. Failed to make the most of that, but here come Ross County anyway. It's Craig going through, they've got their goal! Ross County are living the dream! They are ahead against Celtic in this Scottish Cup semi, and you have to say, they deserve it.
Oh, you're dead right, you're spot on. They haven't backed up for a second today. It was always going to take something a bit special. They've lacked a bit of quality in this part of the pitch, but Stephen Craig finds a magnificent goal as he comes in off the right-hand side. Little change of pace takes him away from Josh Thompson. Hinkle can't get round, and it's a super finish. Nice first touch to take him away from Naylor, across Thompson, and it's a super finish, and no more than the Highland club deserves so far.
Stephen Craig, twice a semi-final loser here with Motherwell and with Dundee. Has given towards Keane. They were going to take him off, but he seems okay now. Scott. Barrowman. Oh, we got it across! They've only gone and scored again! Scott this time! Martin Scott! Ross County are going to make history! They're going to become legends! They are 2-0 up against Celtic and heading, surely now, for the Scottish Cup final!
But the surprise for me is that they managed to get so much support at a late stage in the game. Barrowman takes this a wonder, but look at Scott breaking his neck here. Just comes blindside of Josh Thompson, who doesn't see him. Barrowman does absolutely brilliantly to get this across goal. It's a ball that takes Zalushka out of the game. Josh Thompson has no idea Scott is arriving on his blind side. And Ross County surely have done enough now. Wonderful effort.
Well, Martin Scott again properly. That's it! Their dream became reality. Ross County have beaten Neil Lennon's Celtic 2-0 in this Scottish Cup semi-final. An astonishing scoreline, an unbelievable day. The highest of highs for the Highlanders. Not many gave them a chance, but make no mistake, they got what they deserved today. Ross County have booked a place in the Scottish Cup final, and as if that isn't good enough, they've done it by humbling the mighty Celtic. Celtic awful today. A woeful performance, and Robbie Keane won't be coming back here for the Scottish Cup final. Ross County will, in one of the biggest ever upsets in the history of this competition. A decade ago, Celtic fell to Inverness Cally Thistle. In 2006, Clyde knocked them out, while this is right up there on that scale.
I think it's the way they won it as well, Ian. They didn't come here today to try and choke the game, sit and play the counter-attack. They started throwing punches at Celtic early on, and they never backed off.
Impossible is nothing. Not when you're Ross County. Let's join David Tanner amongst those celebrations.
Stephen Craig, congratulations. What does this mean?
What can I describe this? What an achievement. A club of Ross County's stature getting to the final. It's why they're over stuff. It's just, and they beat one of the Old Firm in the semi-final 2-0. It's just, look at that, it's unbelievable. Brilliant.
What a goal you scored, the opening goal. Where did you dig that one out from?
Oh, I'm not sure. I could feel cramp coming on after about an hour. And it's one of the games, the atmosphere and the adrenaline gets you through it. I'm just glad they went in.
That came in the 55th minute. He had a long time to defend that lead. Did you ever think Celtic were going to get going, because it took them a long time to trouble you?
Well, the gaffer told us at half-time that we'd have to weather the storm, and I thought we did that. I thought we started setting that really well. Even on the break, we looked dangerous. As soon as the second goal goes in, it kills the game.
Super County go ballistic, Celtic are atrocious. A new headline.
That's what the game's all about.
Sure he won the cup?
We wait and see.
Well done, Stephen.
Thank you.
Third time lucky for Stephen Craig. He scored in a semi-final here for Motherwell in 2003, but lost to Rangers. And he lost here with Dundee to Gretna in 2006. Third time lucky indeed. And what a cracking goal to put Ross County on their way to a victory that will be savoured forever as long as those Ross County supporters live. And let's join David again.
Martin, congratulations. How did it feel to score that second goal?
Oh, absolutely delighted, you know. It's not just an individual thing, you know, the team is brilliant, you know, soaked up the pressure. And we got the second killer goal in the 90th minute, I think it was, something like that. Absolutely delighted.
I thought you were supposed to come here, enjoy the day out, the big trip from the Highlands, and lose.
Nah, that's not the case with Ross County, you know. We're building a good young team, you know. A lot of the boys in the squad have got good ability, you saw that today. And we had no fears coming here to play Celtic today. Really enjoyed it.
Did you show any fear?
No, I don't think we did, you know. I think we try to pass the ball and just do what we get taught every day to do, you know. And we try and apply that in league games, cup games. And it's paying dividends, the good work the manager and the backroom staff are doing at Ross County.
With respect, most people at the Celtic won't have seen Ross County play before. What is that about this year that's got you to your first quarter-final, your first semi, and now the first Highland team in the final?
I totally agree with you. We've got a group of players that have maybe taken a wee knock in their career, and they're trying to bounce back, you know, they're trying to get back to the Premier League and show that they can play against these players. And I think they showed a wee bit of quality today.
Time for one more miracle on May the 15th.
I can't even hear. Where's my dog? Bobo! Thanks.
Well done.
All right, cheers.
They were absolutely magnificent. And I tell you what, if you fancy the biggest party of your life, get in the car and head to Dingwall. What a day. What a day in the history of this club. But what a day if you're a Celtic fan. And so many Celtic fans came here today thinking, we'll see this off. We'll get through to the final. Well, it hasn't happened, and Ross County have made it to the Scottish Cup final for the first time in their history. The players of Ross County Football Club are celebrating here at Hampden Park because they've done the impossible. They beat Celtic here this afternoon, and they're in the Cup final. The fans drove 184 miles down the road from the Scottish Highlands. It's been worth it, and it's certainly been worth it as far as manager Derek Adams is concerned. Let's hear from Ross County's manager. He's with David Tanner.
Derek, is that the greatest achievement of your footballing career?
Just a wee bit, you know, 2-0 against Celtic, Hampden Park semi-final of the Cup, and the performance was outstanding, you know, and we created chances, we kept retention of the ball, and it's a magnificent day for our football club.
Is it beyond your wildest dreams, though?
This is unbelievable. It's 7,000 people here today, you know, and to play a team of the stature of Celtic and to play so well is special, and that's all credit to the players in the dressing room.
Was that your game plan today, or was that above and beyond your wildest dreams?
No, game plan was here to win the game today, and at half-time we went in at 0-0. I said to them, believe you got opportunity. We came here, we were under the tunnel at Hampden, fans everywhere. Do you want to do it again? Yes, you do, and that's what we'll do come a couple of weeks' time in May.
Where were the nerves?
There wasn't any nerves. That's what good players, you know, talented players, and that's what we do have in our squad.
Can you go one better now and win the Scottish Cup?
Without a doubt, you can always do, you know, with 90 minutes of football, you can always, it's 11 against 11, and we have the desire. We've just taken on Glasgow Celtic here, and, you know, that's a magnificent achievement.
Do you believe in miracles?
There's no miracles because we performed to the highest ability. It was a performance that we won the game today, and that's what you need to perform at a high level.
It's quite extraordinary. Very well done, Derek. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks, David.
Well, if you'd never heard of Ross County before, you certainly have now, because